They call me B. And you know me, I'm back in this thing, and I think that you should know. I think that you should know that I am the show. When I am the show, but not the big show. Yeah, I'm kind of big, but not too slow. And I think I'm kind of fast, like the Flash. And I think that you should really get off my And I think that you should really get off my. Welcome to my channel. Hey, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy Brian, and thank you guys for clicking on this video. I'm gonna get straight to the point. You guys seen the title. You already know what we about to talk about today. We got my boy JD on the mic. But today we're gonna talk about Jaelon Darden from North Texas, the newest Tampa Bay Buccaneer. Congratulations to him. He just got drafted in the NFL draft, 4th round, pick 129. I'm excited for him. And today I just want to talk to you guys about his backstory and why I think that he's the next big thing in the NFL. And so you guys sit back, relax, get some popcorn, you know what I'm saying? Whatever your food, you know what I'm saying? Get all your stuff. Sit down, relax, and y'all just listen to me express my thoughts about his future and what I think the future holds for him. So let's get to it. Now, y'all probably asking yourselves why I made a video about him. You know what I'm saying? It's hundreds of NFL draftees, hundreds of guys with underdog stories, hundreds of guys undersized. Why him? So the thing is with him is, mainly, he came from where I come from. Not really like growing up area, but he came from the same high school as me. And I sort of been knew about him, I'm gonna say since middle school maybe. Right now I'm 18, I knew about him since I was probably 13. So Jaelon and I went to Eisenhower High School. We call it Ike, but it's called Eisenhower High School. It's in Houston, Texas, and there he actually played quarterback his junior and senior year. I can tell you guys firsthand, I remember in middle school, I used to always go to the games because my big brothers went to the games and they went to the school. So I would go, and then I would always go and I would always see a quarterback, a small quarterback, just juking everybody all game. And I sort of fell in, I didn't say fall in love, but I would go to the game and I just couldn't wait to see him do that, So it made the games interesting. And it's just crazy now, it's just crazy now to think that he's in the NFL. But anyway, I remember I would always go to the games and just couldn't wait to watch him do those things. And so what ended up happening was he committed to UNLV. He committed to UNLV, and then he ended up decommitting, and then he ended up getting a scholarship at North Texas, and he took it. Now the crazy thing is, doing that little process thing, Jaelon was being compared to not a football player, but a basketball player. He's being compared to Allen Iverson. So a football player was being compared to a Hall of Fame point guard. Just think about that for a second. That's how good this guy is on a football field. So his freshman year, he did great. I'm gonna say great. A lot of people may not say great, but I'm gonna say great in the sense that most freshmen don't even get playing time. So the fact that he got playing time, he was a backup, but the fact that he got playing time and had the numbers that he had, to me, it's great. So his freshman year, he had 32 receptions, 281 yards, and 3 touchdowns, and 1 punt return touchdown. That's key. Anyway, 32 receptions as a freshman is great. 200 yards is great. 3 touchdowns is great. To me, that's great in any college season because most guys don't even see this field in college. So for him to get those stats as a freshman is great. His sophomore year, he bumped it up. His sophomore year, he had 48 catches, 575 yards, and 4 touchdowns. Way better. Now listen, you want to know why I'm skipping past his freshman year and sophomore year that quick? Let me tell you about his junior year. So his junior year, he became the man basically in a sense. He became the #1 receiver and he really hit his stride. So he had 76 catches, 736 yards, and 12 touchdowns. He became first team all-conference receiver. Let me tell you, man. I don't think I told you guys, Jaelon is a small guy. He's 5'8", 174 pounds. He's not that big. So that size in high school is even small. So this guy is now playing on a Division I team against guys who huge, and he's still racking up catches. He's small. He's still racking up catches. Anyway, let me just get to his senior year because this is when it all started popping off. You know what I'm saying? So look, his senior year, 74 catches, 1,190 yards, and 19 touchdowns. Now let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all something. 19 touchdowns ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Look, I never played football at the college level. I never was a receiver, so I don't know how hard that is. I mean, but I be playing Madden in NCAA football 14, and I can't even get 19 touchdowns receiving. And I be having sliders on and all that. I be getting like 15, you know what I'm saying? So for him to even get, 19 and, do all these crazy things is just beyond me. He was second in the nation in touchdowns his senior year. He was third in yards. He was seventh in catches, so he just broke out his senior year. He really broke out his junior year, but he put the nation on notice his senior year, and that was, the best year was the best year possible. He was second team All-American. He was Conference USA's MVP, and he was first team All-Conference as a senior. Man, this guy really did his thing his senior year. He was and also, just a note, he's now the all-time leader in yards, catches, and touchdowns at North Texas. So you talk about a small kid from Acres Home, Texas, Houston, Texas. Went to my high school, Eisenhower High School. Walked the same halls as everybody else. Went to a good D1 school. Broke all 8 records, and now that's where we at. So Jaelon's the all-time leader in yards, touchdowns, and catches at North Texas. Now this is where the NFL started getting to play, because everybody would always post him on their story and everything like that. So, and I always kept an eye on him. I always look him up on Google and just see his numbers after the game and all that. So I would be like, man, like the NFL not calling, like why am I not seeing him in mock drafts and things like that? So eventually I did start seeing his name. I'm like, man, like I used to tell my brother, like, man, he really got a chance to go to the league, and it's just crazy to think about that. So basically, he ended up starting on mock drafts. He was 8th round, 7th round, 6th round, and it's just crazy. So one thing with Jaelon is, I forgot to say, is a big motivation for him is that his father passed away. Obviously, that's a devastating thing to anybody, and I just wish the condolences to him and his family. Jaelon got drafted by Tampa Bay, round 4, pick 129. Amazing pick, by the way. Anyway, I really wanted him to go to Houston, or I forgot the other team, but I really wanted him, Kansas City, because they got my boy Pat. I said my boy like I know him, but Patrick Mahomes got him. But I really wanted him to go to the Texans or the Cowboys or something close. But he ended up going to Tampa, which is cool, Super Bowl champions. He gonna play with Tom Brady. He was quarterback in high school. I don't know if he was quarterback in college, but I know he won Tom Brady. And now he's about to play with Tom Brady. Like, that's just crazy to me. Anyway, I just want to tell you guys the strengths that I took away from watching him on film. For one, he has blazing speed. Like, I'm not gonna say he Tyreek Hill, but like, man, he fast, man. All right, he fast. All right, and his short and deep game, like his short routes and his deep routes, is what really makes him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he don't have medium routes, but his short routes, the routes where he can catch it and do something after, or the routes where he can go deep and catch it. Those are his gifts, you know what I'm saying? Those are what he's gonna attribute the most, I feel like. And his acceleration, he accelerates with the best of them, In college, I don't think there was a better receiver than him this year. Devontae Smith, obviously, Heisman, give him his due. But what I'm saying is, I feel like you could put Jaelon at Alabama and told him to do the same things Devontae Smith done, and he would have been a Heisman, You call it what you want, but it is what it is. And the thing is, Tampa Bay, they can use him any type of way. This guy he can be an inside receiver, outside receiver, kick return, punt return. This guy can be a lot of things for a team. So he has unlimited potential on the offensive end. What I love him for is his shiftiness. I think that's what everybody loves him for. Like, when he catches it and he makes a move, that's what he does. That's his bread and butter. Like he said, slow feet don't eat, So his footwork is crazy, and I feel like that's what really makes him who he is. He's a nightmare after the catch, like I keep saying. Like, he's just crazy. Like, I'm gonna be putting some highlights on the screen, and I really want y'all to just watch him because this guy is crazy with the ball. This guy is crazy. I think he was the best person in the draft when you catch it and then you let him do something. Whether it's a running back, like anything where you run and you have to make a move, I feel like he's the best player in the draft. And I'm not being biased. Like, I have no reason to be biased. I just really think that. I think it was him and probably, I'll say Jamar Chase, but anyway. His weaknesses really is just that he's small. He's a small person. Really, that's it, you know? And it's not like he's just small like Monte Smith, like, you know, Kevin Durant, you know what I'm saying? No, this guy's, he's small, but he still got muscle, you know? And I really feel like that's it, you know, time to put the paper down. You know, I'm just gonna talk. I feel like that Jaelon is gonna be an amazing player. I feel like, of course, he's gonna help on special teams first. It's probably why they drafted him to be a punt returner or kick returner at first. But I feel like he's gonna branch out in the near future, maybe a year, 2 or 3, and I feel like that's when he's gonna make his stride. I don't want to compare his career to Tyreek Hill, but let's just talk about Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill, first couple years in the league, he was a special teamer, went to the Pro Bowl, and then he started making his stride as a wide receiver. And now look at him, #1 receiver, top 3 receiver in the league. Don't say nothing, you know, it's D-Hop, maybe Tyreek, and probably Julio or something. Anyway, I'm not saying his career will go like that. I hope he gets to start at receiver. Tampa Bay do got a lot of good receivers, man. Like, man, I didn't know they was gonna make that pick because, like, they already got a bunch of good guys. What y'all need, you know? But if he was there at round 4 and that pick, I would take him too. So no matter who on my team. So let me tell you guys, this guy will be a Pro Bowler in 4 years. I'm gonna give it 4 years. He young, I'll give it 4 years. I feel like they should start out using him as a special teamer. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe give him. I don't want to send him out the whole year. I'm gonna say give him a couple months to get his things right. And then you put him at receiver. You know, he can be with Antonio Brown, Gronk, Mike Evans. You know, all these guys. So he's gonna learn a lot of things that a lot of other rookies would not learn. You know, he playing with Tom Brady. Come on. I really feel like walking out this video because Tom Brady can do anything with. Look, I can line up as a wide receiver. You know what I'm saying? I can line up as a wide receiver, and Tom Brady will make me a Hall of Famer. So you give him somebody like Jaelon, and I'm not comparing Jaelon to me at all, but you give somebody with lightning speed, Allen Iverson type football player. Come on, Jaelon's future is very, very bright, and I feel like that the sky's the limit for him as long as he keeps his mind straight and keep putting in the work, which I know he's gonna do. I feel like the sky's the limit. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on Jaelon Darden. So make sure you guys give him a follow. I'll put his socials in the description. Make sure you guys give him a follow, give me a follow. Make sure you guys keep checking out my page. I hope this video is entertaining. You know, I just be talking, like, I don't really have a script. The paper I was holding, that's just a couple stats to make sure I got my stats straight, you know, but I just be talking, and I'm gonna be more consistent with you guys. I know I've been tripping, but that's about it for this video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for more videos, and like, comment, and subscribe. Pop my collar, cause mom. All right, but I'm out. Peace.